Hello and welcome to IB Times UK. The upcoming Nigerian presidential election, held on 14th of February, could reshape the political landscape of the country should Muhammad Buhari, the main rival of incumbent President Goodluck Jonathan, be elected. We spoke with Paul Adams, consultant at the Africa Research Institute in London, about the current political situation in Nigeria and what the government should do to defeat terror group Boko Haram, whose insurgency in the north of the country has caused the death and the displacement of thousands.
President Goodluck is the incumbent and the candidate for the governing party, the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. He comes from Bayelsa State, which is one of the oil-producing states in what they call the South-South in the Niger Delta. The opposition candidate for the APC is a very well-known man, retired General Muhammad Buhari. He was, in fact, a military head of state in the early 1980s. Quite respected, but also quite feared as being rather austere, rather fierce ruler. He is from the north. He has a lot of support in the north. The north feels marginalised by the current political setup, and he also is respected for his record. When he was in government, he had a good record on security, which is a big issue at the moment, and he did put up a campaign against corruption, which appears to be getting out of control as well.
Jonathan has been accused by many of doing very little to halt Boko Haram, whose violent attacks have prompted 3 states, Yobe, Borno and Adamawa, to declare state of emergency in 2013.
The area affected by the fighting is really opposition territory. Quite apart from the displaced people who've had to move because of the fighting, and therefore won't be at the place where they're registered to vote, it's quite difficult to see how credible elections can be held in that area in general, even for those who are able to remain at home. The situation in the northeast has really added to the government's unpopularity in the north as a whole. The north feels the government is being run for people who are not from the north. They don't care what's happening in the north. That's why they're neglecting the problem. That's why the war's going so badly.
The election of Buhari, a former army general from northern Nigeria, is seen by some as the first step to restore peace in the country, marred by widespread corruption and lack of discipline and intelligence within the army.
There has been some assistance from Britain, America, the United States, but all of them have actually found that it's very difficult to work with the Nigerian government, and particularly with the Nigerian army. And part of that is the indiscipline that's been shown by the Nigerian army, who have committed acts of atrocity as well as the rebels committing such. I don't think an army that's overrun by corruption can be an efficient fighting force.
In order to defeat Boko Haram, the new president should prioritize new military strategies and the fight against corruption, a big obstacle to peace in Nigeria, Africa's biggest oil producer. Thank you for watching, and for more world news, please visit ibtimes.co.uk.